I'm sure there's been times when you've had different perspectives when it comes to things. Can you talk about the way you work together when you're bringing different perspectives and how those are solved or worked through?
I use the word respect, and that I think what we have both tried to do for the 25 years is respect what the other person is bringing to the table, to the party. And it's not any different than a marriage. It's not any different than a friendship, that you have to let each of those people be their person and do their thing. And I think that that's maybe that, I know that I like to drive GeriAnn personally nuts and order huge dinosaurs and stick them in the window. And I like to, I know sometimes she'll think of me like, why would you ever buy that? And then it turns out to be, and the squishies might be a funny thing right now.
Right.
Like she's probably pretty sick of squishies, but we're having a good time with them. Squishies, Neatos, the little hot things in the market. So, and then, and I think that sometimes when we do have a difference of opinion, I think she can say to me, maybe don't do this, and I don't take it personal. It's done with respect, not judgment. Is that maybe a way of saying that? That, and then I might be able to say, hey, try going down this road, or she'll, and we actually have a lot of customers that recommend product to us.
Yep.
And so we've kind of tried to go out and maybe add things like that to the mix. But I think we both amaze ourselves that we've not had a major conflict in 25 years.
Yeah. Well, let's shift to talking more about the community. We've already touched on it a little bit. What role has the community played in your relationship?
Stephenville Yellow Jackets. I mean, I have a funny remembrance of her being out by Politos. And when the cheerleading uniforms came in, we spent we didn't have cell phones then. Do you remember that? We spent the whole day people would line up for those cheerleading uniforms, and that would be fun. And we've done some fun things, like we gave away pom-poms this year before the state playoff game. And I feel like, what else can you think of? Any?
I think of for the community, we hopefully are listening to what they like. We sell a lot of Western. We're not a Western store. We just sell horse stuff. If it has a horse on it, we try to buy it. I think over the years, we've given donations to lots of little fundraisers and, trying to be a part of the things here.
In terms of the community, what places in town have been important to the story, to y'all's story?
As on like mentorship?
Well, places, you mentioned that you used to be between JCPenney and Wells. So in some ways that's important to this location.
Right.
For kids only. What else? Like, what other places in the community are woven into the narrative of?
Well, when we have our events, which we do a couple things a year, like our Christmas open house, and we do our birthday party, we always use someone local to do, and you can give some shout outs if you'd like. Amy Stoker's what they did.
Oh, the Utterly Delicious. And I feel like we always try to get somebody new, like somebody that's maybe just starting a business. They have a food truck. We've had lemonade stands. We've had Girl Scout cookies out front. But I'm trying to think. I've got so many friends in the Stephenville world of and trying to be respectful of their business and, what they carry versus what we do.